It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And it...
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out a third-round pick in 2018. He's made a handful of starts across his 5 previous seasons. Mason Rudolph.
And when Mason Rudolph is on the field, sometimes the scouting reports have to be revised a little bit because often quarterbacks like to throw short to get a rhythm. For Mason Rudolph, he loves the deep fade and he loves the deep post pattern. Anything over the top, those are his favorite shots downfield, and that's what gets him comfortable.
Rudolph throwing on second down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Rudolph. That's caught. Allen Robinson. Taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Allen Robinson, 62 yards. And the Steelers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Thank you for joining live. I'm just playing this because I'm bored, so yeah, don't judge.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Dancing to his left. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Shakes off the sack. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Whoever you are, please speak. I would like to know who you are.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Ed Oliver, that time to really get in there and bring him down. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Rudolph. And that is incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball. defense able to do their job. And here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancombs were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Allen buying time to his left. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback up the way.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Allen going to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Tyrel Dodson from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Rudolph now to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Rudolph from his goal line here. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here's Hardy set to return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm the quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down. Back to throw again. His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 27 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. And with a successful two-point try to QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Rudolph off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Harris running straight ahead. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 46 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 17-8. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. Out to his left. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Rudolph looking to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Here's Rudolph. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return, Hardy. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs making his presence felt early in this one. First half already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Open man downfield is Johnson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw, Rudolph. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen, eluding the pressure right. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down. To the air, Allen on the move to his left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And now they'll throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. To throw, it's Allen being chased out left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation...
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. We are in for a good one as we're through one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Allen. Steps away. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain it?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a 3rd person in the area and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. 4 yards on the pickup there, so they'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Now it's Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that for him?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.